Greetings, everyone. This is Chris Frederick from the Stretch to Win Institute, and I'm here with one of my level 1 students. And the reason why I'm interviewing Jeff Kong is because he recently, it was just less than a year that he's done this training up in Chicago, and he has some pretty inspirational stories to tell all of us about how FST has changed his personal and professional life. So welcome to the call,
Hey.
Jeff. And you can just...
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, you're welcome. You could just start by just telling us who you are, your name, and your website, and what do you do?
Okay. My name is Jeff Kong. I'm the owner of Tricovery Massage and Fitness. The website is www.tri-covery.com. And at Tricovery Massage and Fitness, we focus on 3 ways of recovery: massage, exercise, and flexibility work. I'm already a certified trainer, so the exercise is covered. I'm a certified massage therapist, so that's covered. And I just thought it was natural to become certified in stretch, and not just any stretch. The fascial stretch is kind of what breaks me apart from the rest of the people who just stretch other people out.
And that makes you truly Tri now. Now you are the Tri.
Yep, exactly. I'm balanced all 3 ways. And but as far as my schedule goes, I'm doing a lot more stretching, a lot more FST than I am massage or even exercise training.
Now you've been a trainer, you've been a massage therapist. Didn't you use stretching before you were trained in fascial stretch therapy?
I didn't do the fascial. I did more your standard. A lot of one thing that kind of threw me off a little bit. You know, I've been working with the human body for about 13 years now, and with the fascial stretch, when you move a joint, you kind of let everything go and let the body kind of follow. I talk to clients, and when I do a lot of the hip traction, I tell them just relax and let the hip pick up the body, kind of like you're picking up the middle of a linen napkin, and everything just follows behind it.
Nice.
And that allows them to kind of imagine what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Or typical stretching that I did before, I was always stabilizing the pelvis, stabilizing this, stabilizing that. And that all of a sudden takes a stretch out of the joint and just isolates it in the muscle.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just not quite as effective as actually getting the range of motion and stretch in the actual joint itself.
Mm-hmm. And
the results I've gotten from that has just been great, especially with a lot of my endurance athletes.
So we call that old school stretching, where you're trying to isolate. Not that you can't have a focused intent on a specific area, but the old school stretching about trying to stabilize and isolate, like you said, is not as effective as working from the joint capsule out along the whole fascial line. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay, and it sounds like your practice, you're focused around restoration, regeneration, recovery, you said.
Yep.
And people use different words for recovery. Some call it regeneration after they train. So is that do you do any pre, or is it all post?
I do a lot of pre also. The pre is more the recovery from the training, helping take the miles off the legs for a runner, so to speak, or even the warm-up. You can do the quick FST or even the quick massage type movements, and even some exercise to help get some muscles firing real quick before they go for their run or before they go for their bike ride or swim.
Well, if you have the ideal client who really basically is compliant, they listen to what you've been hired to do with them, right? And they come enough visits per week that you can get their goals addressed and really get things done rather quickly. Can you give me an example of someone you've worked with recently who, whether they're a runner, whatever, and basically kind of how you design their program and how you use FST within that program and how it's changed their recovery or their performance?
Yeah, I got a few. Most of them, I work with a lot of runners. I've had one runner say that for the first time, this is after the first session, for the first time their lungs could not keep up with their legs. Before, their legs would always give out and their lungs would be fine, but now their legs are moving free. They're doing what I like to call liquid movement. Their legs are just flowing.
Oh, I like that.
Moving easy. There's no resistance at all. There's also no tightness, so there's no twisting, which is very inefficient with the mechanics of running. And they're saying, for once, I'm actually working my lung. And which, you work your lungs, it's